Hey, how's it going, guys? Today we're installing the innovative mortar mounts on the 2009 Civic Si. These are the 75As polyurethane. This is the vehicle right here. First things first, we're gonna remove the stock intake box, unplug the master airflow sensor. Let's take this off. You got a bolt right there, bolt right here, and a bolt right there. Let's do that and we'll be right back. Okay, these are all 10 millimeters, so you're gonna reach down here with an extension. Take your extension off. Not lose these nuts. I can't reach that bolt. I'll grab a magnet from my toolbox. Get in there. There you go. Get that there. Let's take this last one off. There it goes. Sweet. So let's loosen this clamp. 10 mil or a Phillips. Break this connection free. Take it off this. And my car, I don't have nothing connected here on these hoses. That shouldn't be that loose. I did a thermal bypass kit, so it's blocked off, so there's nothing connected here. And the hose that goes here, I deleted it as well and threw this filter on there. So now you just have your airbox. It should all come out in one piece. There you go. Easy as that. Here's a trans mount right here. We'll be working here. So I'll get back with you guys right now for the next step. So next step, we're gonna unplug our battery. These are 10 millimeters, 10 millimeter on the ground. Yours might be different depending on if you have new cables or not. This comes out. I'm gonna take this battery off and we're gonna remove the ECU bracket to get to these bolts that are down here. Okay, battery's out. Next thing, these bolts right here, 10 millimeters. Loosen these. There's 3. One down here. Okay, so I took these 3 bolts off. Let's unplug the ECU so not in the fucking way. So how these work, you push this button here. You push the button with one hand, then with the other hand, slides right out. Just like that. Oh shit. There you go. Get out the fucking way. I'm gonna take this bracket off. Believe there's a bolt here. Probably just take this one off. And one back here. You see it right there. Okay, in order to remove this ECU bracket, you got a 14 right here. Another 14 down here, which you can get from this side. And there's a 10 millimeter right here. And this bracket comes off. And it comes right off. what you do, these tabs here, they go in here. You have a flathead, pry out and lift up. Same thing here, pry out, lift up, pry out, lift up, and this comes right off, and you just put it to the side. It's a little bitch to get out, but it'll go. Just gotta work with this harness that's plugged into it, kind of move it around. But we're gonna take this 10mm off, and the 214s are down there. Okay, we got all these loose. Take off the last one. Just three bolts, 2 nuts. Oh, I forgot to take this ground strap off. Totally forgot about that. Looks like a 10mm. Maybe it's an 8. Let's see. It's a 10. Just leave that there. This should just pop right out. There you go. There's a stock transmission mount. This car has 210,000 miles. These things are fucking shot. At least the actual motor mounts are shot. This one doesn't look too bad. Still holding up. But let's put the new one in, huh? That's how it looks like. Goes just like this. You have this bolt in the back that you can't see. Right? You have the nut, bolt. Looking at this, and before I put this mount on, it's gonna be a lot easier for me to install that bottom one as well. You can see it right here, right there. That way, I don't put this on, I'm gonna be fighting this mount. It's gonna be a lot stiffer. So I recommend you take both mounts off at the same time. Have that jack underneath the transmission. You should be fine. You need a 17mm shorty. That's what I used, and an open end wrench. So you have one on each side. So pretty much, this is a new motor mount from Innovative. There's the one that goes down there. It goes just like this, like that. So this is my stock hardware. It goes just like this. What I did, I had a socket on one side, and I had the wrench on the other side, just like this. And Honda puts a little, like, they bend a piece of the nut in or some shit to, like, keep it from backing out when you're driving. So it's a little hard at first, but it'll snap right off just like this. Put enough pressure and it'll just break off. You don't gotta get in there with the pick or nothing to unbend it or nothing. Just put some power into it and it comes right off. So that's all you do. Right there you have 3 bolts, obviously. 1 bolt here, 1 bolt here, 1 bolt here. There's the one that goes through the motor mount. I'll show you real quick so you guys see what I'm doing. What I'm gonna do, I'm gonna break the bolts loose first, and I'm gonna use my power tool to get under here real quick. Flashlight. So if you look at it, this goes just like this. See how it looks? I broke that middle one free already, which is this one. You have this bolt right here, this bolt right here, and one in the other side right there. And that should come down. It'll be a lot easier to install without that other trans mount on there. It's a lot easier. So let's do that. Let's break these 3. I'm gonna pull this bracket out. I recommend you get one of these swivel head ratchets. I bought this at Harbor Freight. The 3/8 drive. It's long and it flexes at the head, so it makes it easy to get these weird angled bolts off. Just like that. Probably get in here with your hand. Just backing it out. That's a long bolt. I mean, it only holds the motor in, huh? Okay, There's one. Let's start lining them up so we don't confuse them. Put it where it goes. Just like that. It might be different sizes. So let me grab my power tool, see if it fits in there. Get right in here. So I can grab two. Yeah, see, it doesn't fit. Yeah. That's all I gotta take it off manually. Kind of sucks, but whatever. Oh, wrong way. Gotta do what you gotta do. Either that or you pay someone to fucking do it. And they don't do it right. One or the other. Been through that before. Fucking pay someone professional to fucking do it and they do a hack fucking job. I'd rather do a hack job for free than fucking pay someone for it. Okay. One more back here and we should be good. Okay guys, this one was a bitch to get off. I could already imagine what it would be like to have this passenger driver's side trans mount on and trying to fight this. It's fucking horrible. It's not that bad, but it's just a bitch to get out. So what I found easiest to do was, you see this right here, this radiator hose, it's hooked onto there. I just pushed it up, just took it out of the bracket, and I pushed it forward. The bracket, what I did with it is, I pushed it up, and out. Just fought it, man. Pushed it up. I even pushed the hose, try to push the hose more up. Just got it in there. It'll come out. It ain't too bad. You could probably even lift this a little higher, give you more clearance down here. That's probably what I'm gonna do right now when I install it. But just look at this. How fucked this is. Look at that. Look at this. How it looks. See that? Thing's fucking shot. It's probably original. Car has 210,000 miles. It's a 09. This is the upgrade. It's gonna be a lot better. See that? It's gonna feel better in the shifts. Alright guys, I've been struggling with this shit for the past fucking hour and a half. This shit has no fucking instructions, so it's a fucking clusterfuck. I mounted this on and fucking my stock mount didn't have a bolt down there. I don't know if you can see down there, right there. My stock mount didn't have a bolt there, so I was watching a video on YouTube, and the guy says put the bolt in before you put this in, right? So I had to take this apart again. I took it apart. So you gotta put this in first before this. So this goes in first. You put that middle bolt in. You torque it to 47 foot-pounds, I believe. 47. Was it 47? I think it was. Don't quote me on that. So I put this all back together, right? And I forgot to fucking torque the bolts, right? I forgot to torque the bolt in the middle. So I had to take it apart again. Like the third fucking time. I torqued it again. So what you do is you gotta put this in first, right? You take off this mount and that bottom mount, and you put this in. You torque your bolts. You drop the transmission down, probably like a good 6-7 inches. Then you get this piece. While it's dropped, you get this piece and put this on. You barely have enough room to fit it in there. So you put these in first, right? And put that in first. And then you put this in first before you lift the transmission back up. You put this in so you don't struggle. Put these bolts on. I put it in this way because I had this bolt on this side, and when I tried to take it out, it was hitting this bracket. So I had to take this bracket off, move it to the side, turn this around, feed this in through this way so I don't run into that issue again. it's just a bunch of mistakes that you learn from, and hopefully this video helps you guys not do those mistakes. So you fully put this on, and then you torque your bolts, 47 foot-pounds. These are 62. I put it just at 60. The nuts are 60. You put in this piece that comes with your kit. It doesn't, like I said, no instructions. So I just saw the video, and this guy puts this in first, and then puts the ground that was on this side of the stock mount goes for here now. Like I was saying, the ground goes here. I'm pretty sure that bracket with the ECU bracket goes here, and this is where the bolt goes that came off the first one, the original one. So I'm done with the transmission mount. Down there, I struggled a shit ton as well. Those 3 bolts, they're a bitch to line up. You gotta be careful you don't cross thread them. I struggled with. I put that bottom one first in, and I was just struggling, man. I did that first thing I did was I installed this one that goes in between the poly bushing, right? I put this one in first, and I put these 3 ones put these 3 ones last, and I think that's what fucked me up. You gotta put these in first, the 3, then you fight the bushing. It really helps to have one of these things, like a spud wrench, because you just put this in the hole and you could like maneuver the bushing, right? You put it in the bushing and you could like pivot the bushing from the other side to get the bolt in. So one of these helps. Really recommend you have one. That's pretty much it. It's a fucking struggle, but you'll get it, right? 1, 2, and 3. But that's how it's going so far. I still have 2 more mounts. And before I forget, I don't know why, what the fuck, if my car's been messed with before or what. I mean, the past owner did a clutch job on it, so he might have stripped this fucking bolt that's down here. As you see, these stock bolts, or I don't know if the mount is like thicker or what the fuck, but these won't go back in no more. Like, it's like the thread's too small or some shit. Like, right, I put it in, I feel the threads. I'm hitting threads. I could just pull it like right out of the threads. You see that? Look. That might be an issue that the past owner did, that he cross-threaded or some shit and put a bigger bolt in, or I don't know what the fuck, or if this was supposed to come with a different bolt that's longer, not sure. But those threads look pretty ruined, honestly, from the top like 10 threads look fucked up, and then it looks like it kind of like grabs it the more at the bottom. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go to my hardware store, get a longer bolt, probably like another ½ inch bigger, and put this back in there, and hopefully it tightens down. That's my solution for that. But you guys might not run into that issue. I think that's a problem from the past owner. This car has a lot of miles. I mean, it's had probably like 3 clutch jobs now. So I wouldn't be surprised if those threads are fucked up. Alright, we're back. This is I just installed this mount. I think it's the easiest one. So you loosen this one. I use the impact 19 millimeter for the stock bolt, which is this one. This one was right here with the stock mount. So you loosen these 2 first thing. They're 19 millimeters, and then you just push this back up, like it comes up a little bit, and you loosen these bracket bolts. They're 17 millimeters. There's 4 of them. I used this to get in there. I use this one again, little handy tool. It's an Icon, it's a long extension. pretty long. It's come in handy lots of times. I recommend you go pick one up at Harbor Freight. Probably like $50. So this one obviously, bam, 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 and right there. This one, just break them free, because there's not much space. You see that, how close that is? Just, as soon as it's free, get this out of here. It'll get stuck. This one back here has a little more room. Break it free as well, and use your fingers to remove it. Or use a open end wrench, like this one. Open end wrench, 17mm, to get the rest of it out. Mine's ratchet, but it's a lot easier. Then when you install that back one, what I did, I came behind door control arm, and I got it like this. You see that? Just get it in there, just like this. See that? Get that in there, and you can once you put it back on, right, you can tighten it down with this ratchet. But some little tips. Anyways, this is mount 3 of 4. There's one more on the one on top for the motor. Should be pretty simple. I got the hard ones out the way. The hard ones were this one and the other one. These were a lot easier, so I tackled the hard ones first. I'm probably in about 3 hours so far, man. I struggled a lot of mistakes, a lot of taking it off and putting it back on. I'm just making this video so it's easier for you guys. You guys don't go through the same mistakes I did. All right, let's wrap this video up, huh? So I got this done last night. My car obviously had some issues. Nothing with the mounts themselves, more like the past owner or whoever worked on this car before stripped some bolts. Like the one back here was stripped. I need to figure something out for that. I had another strip bolt down here, right down there. That bolt was stripped as well. So I had to put in like a bigger bolt. That's all I could do. I was too deep already by that point. I was ready to go in the house, man. It was 10 p.m. and trying to finish this up. So this mount, I didn't even record it, man. I was fed up with this thing. This is how you install it, right? You don't use this spot no more. You don't use this at all. That's where the old mount used to be. You have 2 14s down here, 1 14 right there. There's a 10mm bracket that goes here that holds these hoses. I didn't even put it back on. Honestly, you don't need it. Like, this thing's stiff. You have the 19mm, 19mm, 17mm, 17mm. And make sure you install this little spacer they supply to attach your ground. So overall, man, it's a good kit. It's worth the money. I got it for like $400. It was on sale. Normally retail for $500. These are poly bushings, right? Motor mounts, 75A. It feels way different. It feels more engaged. I don't know why, but even like my gear shifting feels a lot better, more solid, you know? Like you hit the gear shifter, you switch gears, and it just goes right in. My old mounts were completely shot. They were just on there, pretty much not even holding it together. So I recommend the kit, honestly. If you're looking for some good motor mount kit, I recommend Innovative mounts. Right, I'm not sponsored or anything. I purchased them myself, but it's a good kit. It comes with all 4 mounts, which is good. Some kits out there only come with 3 or 2. You gotta buy them individually, like Hasport. And I feel like for the money, getting 4 mounts, I got mine that are billet mounts. Got them on sale. I got a good deal. So thanks for watching the videos, and hopefully it helps you guys out. This is my 09 Civic Si. Thanks. On a little POV drive. Alright, this is a little video of the POV drive. Right now I'm just driving casual, you know, nothing crazy. I'm on 4th gear. I'll try to open it up after this little city. Small little town. Clear Lake, Washington. I mean, I'm in Mexico. I was just kidding. Just a normal drive, feels good. Nothing too crazy. The mounts, I mean, if the car feel like the insides vibrate more, like the metal plastics and stuff, I mean, you gotta expect that from a stiffer mount, you know. But I'll let you see, you guys. I'll show you guys how it feels. And now when I open it up, let me just pass this little town, and we'll let it rip. Pretty fun little car. It's not fast at all, man. It's a quick car, you know, but it just feels fucking great, man. I had a scat pack before this, and it was fast, man. Like, this thing's fast, but you're not really breaking any laws. I mean, I guess you're speeding a little bit, but nothing crazy, you know. In a scat pack, I mean, you step on that thing, man, and that thing fucking goes. You know what I'm saying? You're in the fucking 100s quick, and this thing takes a while to get there, but it's just fun, you know. It's a fun little car. It's fucking light. I've drove faster cars before, but this is by far my favorite car, honestly, you know. It's naturally aspirated, high revving engine, K20 Z3. It's a fun fucking car. 6-speed manual. You got the fucking LSD front diff, right? It's a fun fucking car. This thing feels solid.